The witching hour. Hey, how you doing? It's foolish to be in Westport when the bar is closed, but I'm here post sidewalk sale on the witching hour of
10:55.
Actually it's now Halloween today, but it's Halloween morning, not the night. But it's probably gonna be pretty busy this night, but I don't know if it'll be busy on actual Halloween since it's a weeknight. That's the bummer of this year's Halloween. And a lot of Halloweens are on a weeknight. I think All Saints Day should be All Saints Day and All Souls Day should be holidays. But anyway, I kind of watched the sidewalk sale. Pretty grim. Now I'm going over to my favorite Trip Quick over here to see the post sidewalk sale. It's still the witching hour for another 15 minutes, and then because witching hour is generally 2:30 to 3:30. It can go on longer, but I call it the witching hour because that's when all the crazy things start happening overnight. All the drunk drivers and the car accidents and the shootings and road rage and all sorts of stupid stuff like that. We have a car chase now, I think, and there's a wrong way driver on I-35, so I'm listening to all of that and might see what happens. This would probably be, Westport was pretty calm, but this will probably be a busy night elsewhere. And they say it's pretty calm. I noticed there's a lot of people, I don't know, my personal observation, I think there's a lot of people dealing drugs. Buying and selling drugs. Which would explain a lot of the violence that takes place in Westport overnights. Because, a lot of times where there's drugs, there's violence. Let's see what's going on here at Trip Quick. Looks pretty quiet. I'm getting some drive-through coffee here in Martin City. No thanks. Thank you. Coffee. It's Halloween. See if I can do my thing. Woo! And we're doing our trunk or treating. Pretty scary. Come on. Alright, I gotta turn on the music because kids are coming. Turn off the lights. It's in the trunk. They're coming in large groups, I think for safety. And I put this on because it's a mix of songs, so I don't have to worry about 14 seconds. Yeah, I think it's a hit. Saya is our hostess. Here's our own ghouls. Did you guys get good amount of candy? Oh, we know you did.
Oh, I did too.
Got Saya dancing crazy. Two dongs he can't see. And that's our Halloween display. Now Zach is being the host. That's all the trick-or-treaters for the night. My battery's dead, so putting this up. So the fun Halloween stuff is over and the real spooky stuff begins. I guess this happened earlier and I was sent to just kind of watch a scene, and I don't know. It's a shooting. I don't know what else. Possibly a homicide. Here in Kansas City, Kansas. Woohoo! And pups still wearing their Halloween costumes. And nice weather on this first day of November. Beautimous. Come on, dogs. Let's go walking. Come on. after a fire and shooting in Westport, it is eerily quiet right now. There's nothing going on, which is a good thing.
7-4.
Hey, how you doing? I gotta watch that. That's a hand. So I am testing out the Ozbot with I forget what you call it. It's a little box that Ozbot sells that converts a webcam into an HDMI source, which is like, yeah. When I first tried it though, it was really crappy looking, but then I realized it was low light, and it was only because I guess the Ozbot camera gets really noisy in low light. I didn't try. I tried my my 360 camera, because you can turn that into a webcam, and it worked. I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. I tried my DJI, and it didn't work. You can't. They don't have the capability. I don't think that they're using it as a webcam. Very disappointing, because that'd be a great camera because you can control it remotely. But yeah, and running through the switcher, the big switcher. I got to get this ready for a show that's happening on the 19th of this month, and so I'm using the digital video effect to create a box inset. I can't figure out how to make picture-in-picture work. I'm too dumb. Duh. But yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, I got this Ozbot. I got the remote for the Ozbot, so I can pan it, I think, and maybe tilt it. I'm not sure, and zoom it even. But I don't know how good the quality, the picture quality looks on a digital zoom. I did it earlier, and it looked pretty good. I'm going to try this. Oh, that's a digital zoom. You can use hand gestures. Actually, it looks pretty good. Maybe a little fuzzy. I don't know. But also, it tracks me until I do that hand sign, and then it will untrack. Let me try getting rid of that. Zooming out. Zooming out. Drop.
Kansas City.
The loser signal. Or maybe I can't do it now. Loser. Well, I guess I'm stuck with this for now. I can't do it and drive at the same time, but yeah, when you make that loser hand gesture, it's supposed to zoom in, zoom out. Maybe if you flip it off, it'll. I'm going down the road making this sign. Somebody's gonna go, okay, you think I'm a loser? As angry as people are. Get a road rage incident going. You know what time of day it is. I'm actually thinking on taking the donkeys out for a walk. I'm getting coffee, so maybe in Barkville. So anyway, let's get home. Figure it out when we get there. Woo-hoo. A shooting call is Crisler and Crisler, which is in Independence, so I'm heading that way. Just came up on the scene. Got unlucky. They've got it pulled back way far. So yeah, I'm like blocks back from it. Crazy. So I'm here at this parking lot. Mandarin House Chinese restaurant. Oh, that's next door. We've gotten closer to the scene. Trying out my Ozbot here. It doesn't work so great in low light, as you can see. But we're here at the scene. The BP that officer involved shooting. Suspect drew a handgun with a police officer coming to a disturbance scene and ended up getting shot by a cop. So now there's a big investigation underway, and all the media is here doing live shots, including us.
Yeah, no one wants to get blindsided like that. That can really hurt, and I know that.
Steamer. And doggos. And kiddos. And we still got unseasonably nice weather. Which we will take. I've got helpers this time.
I'm just trying to get a clip, like trying to make something happen,
It's pretty cool. We're walking in short sleeves. Not bad for November. We've run into the kids' CCD teacher here. Luke is busy talking her ear off. Back at the car. Interesting.
Bank 507, 1201 Westport Road, down to assault, stage with police. Good. 507, 1201 Westport Road, be on the assault, police, be on A4. Rude, 7 hours. Honda CRV, 357. Dispatch, Fort Midwood. Fort Midwood. In district available, incident terminated.
This is your assault. They have a person they brought out of Quick Trip. A woman. She is in handcuffs and on the ground and complaining very loudly. The police have just shown up. This is a in-house security that they use for Quick Trip. They've made the I don't know what you call this, apprehension.
On.
Breathing difficulty.
Squad 44,
I don't know, we'll
Medic
see. It looks like
1144,
she's being
8825,
arrested and going to
West
jail.
106th Terrace.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, I gotta center up the... There. That time I did it. Yeah, this weather is creeping in, and just in time for the weekend. It's gonna be cool and crappy. Oh boy! I could see the front coming through, and the temperature went from 70 degrees down to 50. Now it's 52, but in a matter of minutes, it went from 70 degrees down to like 55. So, oh boy. And so, yeah. And then it's going to get nice again. And it's, well, that's what they say, but you know what? I've had a lot of times where they said that it's going to get nice or it's going to be this or that, and it doesn't happen the way they say it, so I'm not holding my breath. Anyway, time to go home. Hey, how you doing? Oh, there is just too much going on. I didn't post yesterday because there's just got too busy. Too busy with life. So Saya is at the choir practice, or is it Sire is at the choir practice? And I'm sneaking off to go get some real coffee. I wonder if the ban on using your own mug is still in place. That ban started as a health department requirement because of the beerfluenza epidemic, but that was almost 3 years ago now. Jeez. And speaking of getting busy, we are getting ready for the concert on the 19th, and I guess ticket sales are slow, so but I'm getting the video ready, and that is keeping me busier than a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest on its own. And so that's my area of focus. You know, Saya is a participant, so is Luke, and they're going to have dance practice later on today. And then we're going to go to Retail Rebel like we really need to. But my area of focus is the video, and I'm going to bring at least 4 cameras. And I have the 3, like the wide camera, the 3/4 view camera, and then the moving camera, which means I'll be zooming in and out with it and getting different close-up shots. Close-up camera, which will be next to my station. And then knock on wood that it'll work, because it's been working in the car pretty well. The Ozbot, which is also a movable camera, hopefully. I don't know what range the remote has. And that will be probably off to the side. Probably, I'm thinking stage right, because you know you have to do everything on the axis, and you can't go across the center line. You have to pick one side or the other. A lot of people don't know that. They'll put one camera on one side, one camera on the other side, and that's a no-no. You're supposed to find the center line and stay on the right or the left. Choose your side. And I guess that'll depend on the arrangement of the place. I have to go into the Nelson and see what kind of place it is. I'm thinking of bringing the big switcher, and then I have a couple other cameras I could just throw wherever. At least 2 other cameras. And maybe a third if I want to use one of my wide angle action cameras. But they tend to, well, they work. If one quits, I can probably find time to put another one up. But anyway, I'm here at my coffee. And this car really wants to go. We're going to sneak it in before the service begins. Oh, there's nowhere to park. These people. There's somebody coming out, maybe. I'll sneak in behind them and turn around and hopefully. There's no parking here. Somebody hit that wall and knocked it in such a way that it's almost ready to come down on somebody. All right. We're here. We're queer. Get used to it. Coffee. My own mug. Ceramiches at, where are we? Westport Coffee House. With the whole fam.